CIF Southern Section this week, celebrating athletes, stories, and traditions that make Southern Section high school sports so special. I'm Taylor Martinez, and today we've got a full lineup for you, from football finalist fun to rising flag football stars to comeback stories, watch lists, and a look at the student sections driving the energy in the stands. Let's get started. It's time for CIF Southern Section this week. We're starting off with the annual CIF Southern Section Football Press Conference Luncheon presented by the Chargers, where teams and coaches gathered ahead of championship weekend.
It's just such a special event to see the players interact. We're getting ready to compete this Friday and this weekend, and just see them sharing fellowship together, and an opportunity to be in a non-competitive environment but celebrate football in the Southern Section is really a neat thing.
It's great. It's a great opportunity. A lot of hard work has gone into it. We're looking forward to Saturday playing against a great school in Kate, and it's a great memory for everyone involved, and so we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, we've been working hard since ever since we lost last year. So spring, summer, fall, we've been working hard, and it's great to be back, and we really want to win this year.
It feels good, going back-to-back too, as well, junior and senior year. So this time we're just going to go out there and try to finish the job this time. Gate's a good school, so we're going to have to play our hardest and just execute.
We're excited. First time in school history, so it's a great opportunity for the kids and the team and the community. We're really excited.
Yeah, first time, so looking to take it home and have fun. Have a great time and enjoy the experience.
I'm very excited. Like he said, first time in school history, so we're just excited to show the talent that we have and go out there and win.
I think they understand the situation, and they've handled every situation with the way I expect them to, and just like they grind and they get to work, and they treat it just like everybody else. It's about us getting better and trying to understand the game plan and work hard and get ready for them.
It's great, man. You walk around and shake kids' hands and see them, the smiles on their faces, the excitement they have going into this weekend, and the sense of accomplishment they have for being here. It's really a wonderful thing, and kind of takes me back to when I was a kid in positions like this.
The flag football finalists had just as much fun, if not more, at their press conference luncheon, also hosted by the Chargers, and our very own correspondent Jonathan Camus was there for it all.
The CIF Southern Section is hosting their annual Girls Flag Football Luncheon here at the Grand in Long Beach. Girls Flag Football is the fastest growing girls sport in all of the country, and it's easy to see why.
I love flag football. I'm originally from softball, but playing here is just something different, and the sport's growing so fast, and it's just been an honor to be a part of something special.
I've always loved football, and I just wanted the opportunity to play, and I think it's such an amazing opportunity because I get to play with all these new people and learn and develop as a player and a person.
We started the 2025 CIF Southern Section Girls Flag Football season in August with 315 schools. We entered the playoffs with 176 teams. Today, we only have 12 of you left. Give yourselves a hand for that.
A lot of these girls, this was not their primary sport, so kind of abandoning what they're used to and coming into a sport that's still very new to them and being able to be so successful is really special to be able to be in this position today.
It's a great platform for girls flag football. The Chargers coming in and hosting and really fueling great energy and getting the girls involved is just tremendous.
It's more than just a game, it's a movement. It's a movement that's creating opportunities, building confidence, and inspiring the next generation of female athletes to dream big and compete with pride.
You are role models, leaders, and trailblazers. Keep leading with passion and purpose, because you're just not playing the game, you're changing it.
We're really just feeling blessed to be here for the second year in a row. CIF puts on a great event, and I'm glad that we could bring some more girls and let them be a part of it.
You're the reason why girls flag football is going to be in the 28 Olympic Games. Y'all know that, right? You're the driving force behind that.
The section office can't thank you enough for enlisting in this opportunity, not only for yourselves, but to recognize the magnitude of what you're doing and the examples you are to every young girl who will watch you and think I can do that too.
Such a fun event for the athletes. Thank you, Jonathan. Flag football is one of the fastest growing sports in the country. You can feel the momentum behind this sport, especially for girls. And one athlete who was there at that luncheon isn't just playing the game, she's now writing about it and inspiring the next generation of players. At Corona Del Mar High School, sophomore Anna Sophia Dickens isn't just preparing for her next flag football season, she's preparing to inspire girls everywhere. She first picked up a football as a very young girl thanks to her football-loving family.
I've been playing flag football since I was 5 years old. I was on my brother's team because there weren't any girls' teams to play on. And then a bunch of my friends started playing, and I played on a team with them in the boys' division. And then we grew up playing Matt Leinart League. And then we turned that team into a club team, and I've been playing ever since.
And it didn't take long for her to just absolutely fall in love with the sport.
I fell in love with the sport the second that I saw the motivation and the drive the girls had to make this sport a real sport. Just to see the drive everyone had was really inspiring, and that's what really made me fall in love with the sport.
Now she's turning her passion into pages. Her new book, We Run This House, is aimed at helping young girls rise in the rapidly growing sport of flag football.
It's the first ever guide, and I wrote it because I was so blessed to receive so much advice from NFL players that I interviewed and coaches that I've learned from, national coaches, and just getting to play with the best girls in the country. All this advice and tips and all these things that I've learned, I wanted to put it all into one book so I could share it with girls around the country so they could have that advantage too.
Yeah, Anna Sophia, number 5, only a sophomore. Wow.
And with a book out already. Pretty remarkable young lady.
Flag football is so fun, and it only takes 5 girls to play. Anyone can play. All you need is a partner and to throw and catch, and joining it, they're not going to regret it. It's the most fun thing I've ever done.
With flag football officially taking part in the 2028 Olympics, Anna Sophia hopes her book helps the sport take off even more.
After the Olympics, I'm hoping that it spreads to all the other countries and definitely into more colleges as well.
Driven on the field and now on the page, helping lead a new era for girls in flag football. Anna Sophia's book, We Run This House, is available now on Amazon. She's awesome. Switching gears here, nothing in high school sports beats the atmosphere, and no one brings it like Orange County student sections. Correspondent Cole McMahon caught up with some of their student officers.
Thanks, Taylor. Student sections are some of the craziest and most fun places to be during high school games. That's why Orange County student sections makes it their mission to find the best ones.
We go, we photograph, we create hype videos. We do everything we can to make it look as fun as possible to then bring more kids to that student section.
OCSS has highlighted some of the top student sections in Orange County, prompting schools to get more creative and outdo one another.
I think schools have really been able to push the boundaries of their creativity and their spirit. I think having OCSS really allows schools to collaborate with each other and learn from each other, but I think everyone's kind of getting more spirited through it because of our competition for being the best in the county.
And when the OCSS media team and hype squad show up, students make sure to get extra loud.
My favorite part is to see how hyped up the students get, especially at our visits when Emma would be taking pictures and people would be wait, over here, over here. It was especially like that at the Valencia game.
Yeah.
But just seeing how hyped up students get just for us to be there, I feel just makes me even happier to be there.
I think the students get really excited when they see themselves online. They always like to smile for the camera. They're always yelling at us to come over, take a picture of them.
Grace, Miranda, and Emma all gave their takes on their favorite student sections and traditions they've gotten to witness while on the job.
I would say the craziest student section, Elisa and Miguel, is really good. They're super fun. But the best game was the CDM Newport Harbor Battle of the Bay.
From last year, it was definitely the Newport Harbor CDM Battle of the Bay game.
Rushing the field is the craziest thing ever, especially because last year we went and they rushed the field too early and then they thought they were going to have to forfeit the game and it was all a mess.
Just because I've never seen a student section that amped up, and they had everything. They had mics, they had t-shirt cannons, they had confetti, they had powder, we had
like you have pep rallies at high school and you think you know what a good crowd is like, and then you go somewhere else, especially here at J-Star, we have a smaller school, and so it doesn't get as rowdy, and then you go to like a Tesoro game and there's 4,000 kids there and you're just like, oh my gosh, this is a crazy environment. And it gets pretty rowdy and really fun. And I think it's honestly one of the best ways to spend a Friday night in high school.
Thank you, Cole. When we come back, Standout returns after a devastating ACL tear, plus our winter watch list, and later, a Southern Section school hosts their inaugural Hall of Fame induction. Stay with us.
Zaire Biamone's basketball journey started when he was just 6 years old in Lakewood. He played through the AAU circuit until finally landing at basketball powerhouse St. John Bosco. His Braves were at Orange Lutheran, and while going for a steal, disaster struck. Zaire tore both his ACL and meniscus.
Knowing that was towards the end of the season, and he would miss, pretty much 9 months, being out, it was definitely devastating for sure.
It was very emotional, but I did not let him see it. I, of course, stayed strong for him as much as I could.
After a long 9-month rehab, Zaire returned to the basketball court, this time at St. Pius X St. Matthias Academy in Downey.
That day, I'm praying all day, just praying, over him and just that he's going to get through this game and everything's going to be okay.
Unfortunately, in his first game back, Zaire suffered yet another ACL injury, his right knee this time.
The pain wasn't the same. The pain was really in knowing that I had just tore my knee, I'll have to wait another 9 months to get back on the court.
I remember when they took him to go do the MRI, I just broke down because I'm like, it's nothing worse than seeing your kid go through something like that.
Zaire never gave up on his basketball dream, and after an additional 9 months of rehab, he completed his second comeback. Zaire feels good now. So good, in fact, that he often finishes first while sprinting past his teammates in practice. He also just played in his first game this season. Quite the accomplishment for the 17-year-old senior.
I don't know if I could have went through, 2 back-to-back major, surgeries in high school. To know that he was able to get through them and come out stronger, it just speaks to the type of person and the individual that he is.
As long as he can play basketball, I think he's going to just keep fighting, and it'll help him out in the long run in life and work is after basketball.
He has dreams now. He's like, I think I'm going to get my degree, in business. I'm going to do my master's in physical therapy. He's like, I want to help other athletes. So we're very proud of him.
The main thing, just wanting to make my family proud and inspire people.
Jonathan Camus for CIF Southern Section this week.
An incredible comeback and a reminder of the resilience of CIF athletes. Thank you for that, Jonathan. Sticking to basketball, let's transition right over to Tarek Fatal to chat about some section standouts this winter.
Everybody, take a deep breath. That November air, that's basketball season. And there might not be better high school basketball in the country better than in the CIF Southern Section. 5-star recruits left, right, and center. Breakout performances every week. Breaking record players this season we're going to keep an eye on. I'll get to that in a second. But some of the best players and programs and coaches in the country reside in the CIF Southern Section. The season is just barely underway, and here are the top teams, headlines, stories to keep an eye on this year. At the top, you got to start with number 1 in the state and really a top-ranked nationally program in Sierra Canyon. Not uncommon, not unfamiliar territory for these Trailblazers, and Coach Andre Chevalier have won Open Division state titles in the past, have won Open Division Southern Section titles in the past, and they look to be the team to beat again this year. Why? They've got an influx of transfers, starting with Brandon McCoy Jr., a transfer from St. John Bosco, a senior 5-star recruit. His opening night at Poly Pavilion, 25 points, 9 dunks. That's how good this young man. He's not just a dazzler, but he puts on a show. He can shoot it. He can create for others. Great, great player. Not to mention, they've also got returner Maxie Adams, who's headed to North Carolina. The list goes on. They also add Brandon Martinson from Mater Dei, Dylan Grant from St. Francis. This team is really, really good. Be on the lookout for Sierra Canyon. A couple other teams to mention: Notre Dame of Sherman Oaks with point guard Navarro Bowman. San Diego State commit Zach White is really, really good. They did lose Tyron Stokes, the #1 recruit in the country. He's in Rainier Beach in Washington now, but that doesn't mean that the Knights won't be an open division contender. Keep a lookout for Redondo Union, a really, really good team coached by Reggie Morris. They're very, very interchangeable. They're versatile. They press you. They are so, so good. Keep a lookout for Redondo Union, an open division team the last couple of years. Down in Orange County, Santa Margarita, I think, is one of the better teams in the Trinity League. They've got big-time point guard Caden Bailey, capable of going for 35, 40 points on any given night. Braden Kyman, Drew Anderson, really, really top-notch players out at Santa Margarita. The other team in Orange County, you got to keep an eye out for Crane Lutheran, a small private school that has really jumped up a notch in regard to the high school basketball scene in Southern California and are looking to be an open division team. They've done it in the past. Few years ago, didn't go so well, but this year they will be more prepared. And just a few other names: Harvard Westlake is really, really good. Crespi is making a run with head coach Derek Fisher at the helm. Be on the lookout for those guys. Inglewood is the next headline I want to talk about. Jason Crow Jr., Missouri commit. In his first game this year, already broke the Southern Section record for all-time points scored. And within marks distance, we're talking like another 3, 4, maybe 5 games at the most, he's only 172 points away from being California's all-time state leader in scoring. That's right, Jason Crow Jr. at Inglewood. He is worth the price of admission. I believe he's had 2 40-point games already this season. Keep an eye out for the Sentinels. And lastly, switching gears, got to talk about the ladies. I'm going to run through some of the top teams and players that are likely vying for the Open Division Championship this year. Again, don't forget, it's only been a week into the season, but these are the teams to keep an eye on. Mater Dei with Kaylee Wynn, just committed to South Carolina, going to play for Dawn Staley. Sierra Canyon has one of the top guards in the country in Jersey Robinson. Really, really good player. And they got a center going to Oregon, Amelia Kravitsky. Ontario Christian returns, of course, Kalina Smith, one of the best guards in America. She's getting recruited by Connecticut and those kinds of programs. Gino Ariema certainly wants her services for the Huskies. Again, Kalina Smith, the defending CIF Southern Section Open Division champion team. 2 more teams to look out for. Of course, Etiwanda Standaloosa. They won 3 straight CIF State Open Division titles. Etiwanda will always be good. And lastly, Corona Centennial. Up and coming, so to speak. They got new transfer Sydney Douglas, a 6'5" sophomore who will end up being a national recruit by the time she's a junior and senior, if not already one already. Lots of hoops this year. Get ready for the great stuff that's going to be on the hardwood in the CIF Southern Section. I'm Tarek Patel. Back to you.
Still ahead, an inspiring new tradition at Murrieta Mesa, and later, a first look at our Southern Section history documentary. That's next. Murrieta Mesa is launching something special, a Hall of Fame honoring athletes and alumni who built their programs and to build on their legacy hall. Back to Cole McMahon now with more.
Murrieta Mesa has what they call Legacy Hall, where historic moments, seasons, and individual successes are immortalized.
Legacy Hall is a space that was created to serve multiple stakeholders in our school community. Number one, we wanted a sense of pride for our former athletes. Like, we wanted to be able to show them that we're proud of them, that, in some ways the name legacy, that they left their legacy and it matters. But also I wanted to inspire our current student athletes. I wanted them to know that whatever dreams or goals they have for themselves, that it's attainable, that teams or athletes or coaches have come before them that achieve some of the goals that they have for themselves currently.
Just this year, they incorporated a Hall of Fame where they could give special recognition to those who built a winning culture at Mesa.
So Legacy Hall was amazing, but I just knew that the Hall of Fame was the last chapter of this amazing book that we were trying to write when we talk about an illustrious or a high pedigree style of athletic environment. The Hall of Fame is so vital to our culture because a lot of times when a team or a school or any entity really, when they define culture, they try to define it in a way where, is it a person, is it a thing, or is it a standard? And the truth is, it's all of it. And the Hall of Fame symbolizes, when you walk through, you get goosebumps in regards to the standard of excellence and what's important to us, what we're striving to be.
The Hall of Fame isn't just for athletes and coaches. Alicia Salcedo is a graphic designer and photographer who was inducted there for the hard work she put in to create Legacy Hall.
When he calls me and tells me, hey, you know, it's my honor to let you know that you made the inaugural Hall of Fame. And I was like, I started laughing. It's never been about me. It's like, I've always been the one behind the scenes. I've always been the one, you know, make sure this kid gets highlighted. He did this, and I have pictures, let's do this. And it's always been everyone else. It's always been covering the school. But I never thought of it as like I was contributing to this legacy.
Finally, Broussard broke down what makes Legacy Hall so special.
This space is winning, and it's communicating a story, it's giving belief and hope in such a major way. That really means something to me as an administrator, so I take a lot of pride in that.
Coming up, an exclusive sneak peek at our upcoming CIF Southern Section history documentary. You won't want to miss this. Before we go, here's a first look at our upcoming CIF Southern Section history documentary exploring more than 100 years of Southern Section sports.
It was the spring of 1913 that high schools in Southern California first joined together to form an association.
These are our original minutes of the CIF. They go all the way back to 1913. When I went in to talk to her, I wanted her to tell me who were the good old boys that wouldn't let them participate. The largest crowd to see a high school football game. Hart, that was the greatest thing in the world, that his kids could see him run. And that was because of the history we had. Here is the infamous grenade throw. And this is an example of a CIF certificate. All Southern California track and field, 1944.
Friday night is high school football night around the nation, and Southern California is no exception. In fact, in Southern California, interscholastic football is king.
My hope for CIF is we've got to remember the Jimmies and Joes.
You can catch the entire documentary on Spectrum Sportsnet, details right here on your screen. Some very interesting information in that doc. That wraps up things for this edition of CIF Southern Section this week. Next episode, we dive into recaps of all of the fall championships. I'm Taylor Martinez. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.